Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. This morning we're going to have some baby kale. Now, I stopped eating the kale about 2 weeks ago because it was making my stomach kind of hurt a little bit, not much. But that definitely was what was causing the problem. So, yesterday I got some baby kale, and I love this company that's making this organic baby lettuce, baby spinach, and we're going to actually, I got another type, and I'm going to actually fix a salad with it. We had a smoothie last night because yesterday we Wheeler started running a temperature again, so the antibiotic, the ciprofloxacin, wasn't working. So Mr. Bucky had to go to Columbia anyway, so he went by the vets and we got some more of the Moxa tabs because they definitely worked. He just got sick again after that. So anyway, and I had to go get paint because I painted the ceiling 2 times, and I bought ceiling paint to paint it with, and that was a problem because I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the ceiling paint is a lot thinner, and the coverage is pretty bad, even in the Velspar. So mostly people, I think, get the ceiling paint to paint like those popcorn ceilings, because it would probably work good on that. But the ceiling in our den is smooth. So, painted it twice, day before yesterday, and then I went back in some places and put a 3rd coat on. Did not work. I could still see streaks and little dark places. It was very, very discouraging. So finally, I just gave up and I went to Lowe's and got the Velspar. It's actually wall paint, and I got the most expensive one. They've got $44 a gallon. But boy, did it work. So I'll show you all that in a minute. It definitely worked. And if I'd used that in the beginning, of course, it would have saved me a whole day's of work. That's what it would have done, a whole day. So anyway, we're through all that now. And so this morning, and we had the smoothie, of course, last night because Mr. Bucky had some business in Columbia early. And I just went early and got the paint because Lowe's opens at 7 o'clock. So we neither one of us had breakfast yesterday. And I could definitely tell the difference. I didn't have near as much energy yesterday as I usually do. But I still painted that ceiling in the den. And I did it pretty quick, but I attribute that to the paint was really good. Alright, so this morning we're having some of those sour strawberries again. I can't wait till I've gotten those all used up. Carrots, cream of wheat, and oatmeal. And of course the strawberries, Valencia orange cubes. And we'll put some apples in this morning, and I'm going to put a couple of coconut cubes in. And that's like coconut pulp. It's been ground all up. So it essentially makes coconut milk, is what it does. And so this morning we're using the baby kale. Going to give it a try. It looks so pretty I had to get it. And I got others too. We spend a lot of money on greens. We really do. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and put everything in this morning. And of course the bananas, oops. The strawberries are still hard as a rock. Alright, so I got to get a container to put my banana peelings in. Yeah, use these for everything. Everything. And I also got my knives, the ones that were chipped, got those mailed off. I did the bananas, see what that does. I can put some Clorox on that, but this is the other brand of knife. It's definitely stained, but Clorox will take it off. So, we're going to try these bananas that have the little black specks on them. I know a lot of people like their bananas like that, and they do have more flavor like that. So, whoops, that one's got a bad place on it. I have to cut that out. Yeah, they definitely are sweeter when you let them get the little black specks on them. Now, these are darker because they were in the refrigerator. I didn't want them to get any more ripe, you know. That one's got a place on it too. Yeah, so I finished freezing all the bananas, except I have not made the banana pudding yet. I haven't. So I've got the bananas in there, so maybe today I can get to that. All right, so I'm going to add just half a cup of water, a little more, and I'm going to go ahead and add sugar because I know I'm going to need it because I put those strawberries in. And I might need even more than that because they are really sour. Now, last night, well, of course, we had the smoothie because we didn't have it yesterday morning. And I'll have to tell you, I slept like a baby last night, so I would love to have the smoothies for 2 meals. I really would, like breakfast and supper, you know? All right, let's see how this works. So we got the baby kale in there this morning. All right, here we go. Let that sit for a while. It's still frozen. See if I can stir it down a little bit. Yeah, it's like ice cream. Okay, let's try it one more time. See, get it thawed out. Going to give that a taste. It's sweet enough. Okay, got to put the peanut butter in. Yeah, so we're doing every other day is the yogurt, and every other day peanut butter. Put a big blob in. Good. All right, here we go again. I just let it run a little longer to help thaw it out and added a little more water. Yeah, so I'm anxious to see how this tastes. Of course, we've got the greens in there, but it doesn't look green. It looks more chocolate colored, milk chocolate or caramel. All right, here goes. It's so good. There it is. It's really cold too. Yeah, I really notice a difference not having the smoothie in the mornings, because I also did some shopping in Walmart. Got some more Walmart meat. I did. I'm making a meatloaf with it this time. anyway, and of course I had to go to Lowe's and get the paint, and then came back and took Wheeler's temperature, and his temperature was back up. So then I had to call Mr. Bucky on the cell phone, called the veterinarian, and Mr. Bucky had to go by there. And anyway, it was a lot going on yesterday morning. And I also got a donut at Walmart when I finished my shopping, and that only held me for 30 minutes, and I was hungry again. So anyway, I still came home and painted that ceiling because I was just determined to get that ceiling looking right in the den. In fact, we'll go in and look at it. Hold on. All right, there's the ceiling. I'm very, very happy with it. Got complete coverage. I went ahead and also painted the crown molding and wanted to get that out of the way. So now we're ready to start on the walls today. And I'm going to probably do my windows last because they'll be hard. But anyway, I've patched any holes up where pictures were in years past. And right over there we had a shelf at one point, which I sold at a garage sale. And so here's what I'm thinking. Let me back up so you can see. This is what I'm thinking. I want to make some Roman shades to go at these windows. There'll be 4 of them. Now, at one time, several years ago, I had a Roman shade that covered all 3 of these windows. And I'm not going to do one like that because I think the single ones look better that fit right inside the window frame. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, there are a lot of holes up there where I had curtains and previous people had curtains, so I filled everything in. I've got to sand it. And I've also already washed this louver door. I actually took it outside and washed it with a scrub brush and Clorox, so that'll still have to be painted though. And the only problem in here is moving this monster, which holds the TV, and get Mr. Bucky to move that thing out of there so that I can paint behind. I had a hard time painting the crown molding up there over that thing. I was practically laying on the top of it. But anyway, I had my fan all covered up, so we got no paint on the fan. Yeah, and we had a little place right there in the ceiling, which I had to patch up, so that turned out pretty good. All right, so that's about it. As soon as we get through having our smoothie and devotions, I'm going to start painting the walls. Yeah, see, I patched. I used to also have a shelf all along here. Then I had that big painting up there. So anyway, all that will be taken care of when I paint. And there's Mr. Wheeler, who wouldn't eat his breakfast this morning. Well, wouldn't you eat your breakfast, Wheeler? See, he doesn't feel good. He'll eat it, but I have to let him eat it out of my hand. There's Mr. Steely over there, camouflaged in the recliner. There's Steely. Can you say hello? There's Steely. There's Mr. Bucky drinking his coffee, and Peppy's under his desk. Okay. All right. So we will see y'all next time. Hopefully when I do the video tomorrow morning, I'll have the walls all painted. That would be really good. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, and you're not supposed to paint when it's, you know, so humid. So anyway, look at this. There are my banana peelings from where I let the about 1/3 of the bushel of bananas that I bought get ripe because I definitely wanted to try them. So anyway, what I'm thinking about doing with the paint is, this is a can of paint that I bought for I don't know what, but anyway, it's called Honey Beige. Can y'all see that right there? Which of course I don't want a wall that light, but anyway, it's a whole gallon, never even been opened. And then this was the paint that was used in the office. So I've got half a gallon of this left, so I'm gonna mix some of that with this and get it a couple of shades lighter than the office, and that's what color we're gonna paint the wall. And here's the paint I used on the ceiling. And I'll have to tell you, boy, is it good. You could cover up black paint with this stuff. I mean, I'm talking, if you were painting white, and your wall was black, it would cover it. I kid you not, it would. All right, so we will see y'all next time.